Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
Authorities are investigating a shooting that damaged a number of cars and garages at a South Fargo apartment complex. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jordan Schreier. It happened around 10:30 last night at 5170 Amber Valley Parkway. That's the neighborhood close to the Sanford Hospital. Officers found a number of spent shell casings from a handgun. Police think it's all a result of some sort of a fight in the parking lot, but they have not yet made any arrest. No injuries were reported, and police say so far no victim has come forward. Investigators are asking anyone with information about the shooting to contact the Fargo Police Department. Taking that live look outside on this Friday afternoon, clear blue skies. Looks nice, doesn't feel nice. For what we can expect in our forecast right now, let's head on over to Storm Team meteorologist Lisa Green.
Yeah, we are still struggling with wind chills this afternoon. Wind chills down into the 20s below across a good portion of the valley. And we're down to 25 below in Fargo, 28 below in Grand Forks. So a frigid one here on this Friday. Temperatures have been climbing, but not by much. We're at 6 below in Fargo and 8 below in Grand Forks. Just one spot left in the double digits below zero, and that's Crookston at 11 below. And in contrast, Wadena, Park Rapids still sitting at 9 degrees there. It's 0 in Jamestown. So as we work our way through the forecast today, it's just going to be more of the same. We've got temperatures that are rising a little bit, but we're really not going to see much warmth. We're going to be right around 0 for your high today in Fargo, and most places in and around that 0-degree mark. We're looking at some of us stuck below 0, and some places that even now are a little bit milder. Expect some quiet conditions into this evening. Later tonight, we start to see some changes. You can even see a hint of that on that wind shift at the 8 o'clock hour, where we're starting to see a southwesterly breeze, and that'll bring about a change just in time for the weekend. And we're going to talk more about that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, look forward to it. Thank you, Lisa. The Grand Forks Police Department wants your help identifying this woman wanted in a connection to a theft case. Police say the theft happened at the Walmart in Grand Forks on January 31st. If you have any information about her, call police. Number on your screen, 701-787-8027. Now let's take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say 42-year-old Timothy Dunnigan is wanted for felony probation violation on a meth possession charge. Pictures up on your screen. Call your local law enforcement if you have any information about him. More than 30 firefighters responded to a semi engulfed in flames earlier this morning in Bemidji. Now take a look at this picture of the scene right here. Officials say they arrived at the building and found a large amount of smoke coming from it and a semi engulfed in flames inside. No injuries were reported. That fire is under investigation, but officials say so far it appears to be accidental. We have incredibly sad information about the young West Fargo boy who was diagnosed with cancer. Grantley Johnson passed away overnight. He was a second grader at Freedom Elementary in West Fargo. He was diagnosed with cancer twice. The family posted on Facebook saying they thank everyone for their love and support through this journey. While the world continues to fear the spread of coronavirus, influenza remains widespread throughout Minnesota. According to the Minnesota Department of Health's weekly report, 6 more people have died from the flu, bringing the total number of deaths this season to 43, including 1 child. The department says there have been 182 hospitalizations and 87 school outbreaks in just 1 week. The NDSU Foundation raised more money this past year than it ever has. The foundation says it took in $160 million this past year. $37 million was from cash gifts and $56 million in pledges. The previous record for fundraising was $59.9 million in 2017. The foundation says this money will help students across the university. Now to new questions raised by the head of the Democratic Party about the chaos that unfolded at the Iowa caucuses. It all comes as candidates are crisscrossing New Hampshire ahead of the state's primary and gearing up for another debate. Morgan Radford has the latest.
Mixed messages this morning in New Hampshire. Bernie Sanders looking to move past the caucus chaos.
We've got enough of Iowa. I think we should move on to New Hampshire.
While Pete Buttigieg is focusing on the results.
Well, it's fantastic news to hear that we won. First of all, I want to say Senator Sanders clearly had a great night, too, and I congratulate him and his supporters.
The only thing that is clear, both sides are claiming victory.
What I want to do today, 3 days late, is to thank the people of Iowa for the very strong victory they gave us at the Iowa caucuses on Monday night.
We are absolutely electrified by the energy that we are coming here with and by the extraordinary validation of this campaign's vision that we had in Iowa.
We caught up with Sanders on the trail on Thursday.
This process run by the Iowa Democratic Party has been a disaster, unmitigated disaster.
Everyone wants to know, are you claiming victory in Iowa?
Well, from where I come from, Morgan, when you get 6,000 more votes than your opponent, from where I come from, that sounds like a victory to me.
Overnight, the Iowa Democratic Party released what they say are the full results. But the national DNC chair has already called for a re-canvass in Iowa. And NBC News is not calling the race. The head of the DNC speaking out on MSNBC overnight.
In all likelihood, that's not going to affect the national delegate math. There are over 2,000 or so state delegate equivalents.
As for the next set of votes, the latest Monmouth University poll shows Buttigieg closing in on Sanders in New Hampshire, with Joe Biden and Senator Elizabeth Warren trailing behind. But that same poll also shows only about half of likely primary voters have their minds made up.
Former Vice President Joe Biden took yesterday off the campaign trail to get ready for tonight's debate. The former VP is no doubt hoping to avoid another fourth-place finish, potentially giving him a deeper hole to climb out of ahead of Nevada. In our consumer alert this afternoon, get ready to add another option for streaming video. Viacom CBS is working on a new option after completing their merger. They both have existing services, CBS All Access and Showtime. But the new service would blend CBS All Access with content from Viacom channels like MTV, Comedy Central, and Nickelodeon, as well as movies from Paramount. The price for the base version will reportedly be less than $10 a month. Meanwhile, Dish Network is offering new and returning customers a deal for Sling TV, just $5 for the first month. Dish is trying to boost video subscribers in the era of cord cutting. Dish will offer the first month of its Sling Orange and Sling Blue products for $5. Customers will pay the standard $30 per month after that. The 5-day, $5 promotion comes as Dish commemorates the service's 5th anniversary, dubbing February 9th as National Cut the Cord Day. The promotion runs today through Tuesday.